With every adventure, a real story is told. From the middle of Lake Superior to inland waters and beyond. Join us as we capture imagery through a different lens. The story isn't about us. We're simply the ones who get to tell it. On the ice or on the open water, each trip is a journey worth sharing as we strive to highlight our resources, but also respect them. From pike to panfish, trout, walleyes, and more. We traveled the region to bring you new content, real experiences, and hopefully a desire to venture off the ordinary path. Season 2 of Superior Angling starts now.
Last ice trip of the 2017-2018 season right here. We're making it a big one, Lake Winnipeg. We drove all the way up here in hopes of getting some big walleyes. Conditions are kind of tough right now. The past couple of days we've heard, maybe, getting 1 to 3 big ones per day. We're hoping we can maybe see a few more than that, but nonetheless, we're going to have a fun time out there and hopefully ice a few big fish. Going to be jigging spoons and maybe, shallower water. The south end of Lake Winnipeg here, it's kind of a big shallow bowl, so anywhere from 5 to 10 feet under the ice, so lots of ice. We have 2 extensions on our augers to get through, so it's good to have spare augers just because stuff breaks up here. So a lot of ice. We're using snowmobiles. 4-wheelers would probably be ideal, but we brought the snowmobiles just in case. Hard pack out there, some pressure ridges. Not a lot of snow on the ice, but we're going to go out there and try to get some of these walleyes that are starting to stage down here in the southern basin of Lake Winnipeg to run into the Red River to spawn. So stick with us. Hopefully it'll be a good one. Good morning from Lake Winnipeg. Pretty much everything that could possibly go wrong this morning has. Just having this hard pack, it just makes such tough travel. Your gear just bangs around. Had the bolt come out of the auger, heater broke, camera tripod broke, Markham broke. It's just nasty up here right now. But hopefully these fish are gonna bite and make up for it. Got a big group of guys behind us. Lights everywhere. We're kind of set up away from people. I don't know how long that will last until people start moving around. But 11 feet right now from the bottom of our transducers to the top of the ice. It's probably 13 or 14. Quite a bit of ice out here. Here we go. Come on, you gotta eat. Oh, here it comes. It's a good mark.
That's a big fish.
That is a big fish. Look at that mark. Jeez. He don't want to go. I gotta switch lures if that fish didn't want to eat. That's heartbreaking. Why wouldn't he want to eat? Oh, that was a big fish. There's one down there. Oh, this one's gonna hit. They eat these plastics, man, but they don't hook up. He pounded it. He's gonna eat again. It's that same fish, I think.
There he There it is.
Nice one.
I can't tell how big it is. No, little guy. Look at that. That's a Lake Winnipeg greenback. On a jig and plastic, kind of a river tactic, but hey, it works. Look at that fish. They are so pretty up here. That is so cool. Go back, girl. Kind of the first start. First piece of the puzzle right there the whole day. Not a bad fish. It's just, see, I mean, that's kind of what you do. I mean, I grabbed one fish on a spoon and minnow and it didn't want to eat, so I'm not gonna, there's a reason for that. So I'm not gonna sit there and fish that same lure, so you gotta change it up. And right there, I changed it up and that fish hit me. So, I don't know, it's just, you gotta let the fish tell you what they want to eat and adjust from there, but definitely smaller on the size range for up here, but you can't go into it with the expectation that you're gonna catch all 26 plus inch fish. I mean, yes, it could happen, but if you do that, you're gonna ruin your day for yourself. So that's a good start. We're happy with it. It's a walleye up here in a huge lake, so you just never know what can happen up here.
There he is.
No, he's there. You can see his tail swimming. You see he on you? Stick him. Stick him. That's a good one. He is all over you. See? He don't want to eat my spoon and minnow either. I'd change your lure up. There it is. How does he feel?
Okay. A little small one, but
I'm a smaller guy.
that's not too bad though.
But
Good start to the morning.
he bit a jig and minnow, so
Yes, he did.
that's a good sign. Or a spoon and minnow, I should say, which is a decent sign. Yeah, smaller fish, but you got to start somewhere. I mean, you're not going to come out here on no information for the first time and pound the big one. So it's the first piece of the puzzle, and we're going to keep moving around from here. But yeah, nice.
There's a nice one.
Eat, eat, eat. He's all over you.
There he is.
Right there. There it is.
There you are. I don't know how big he is. I don't think he's too big.
Not huge. All right, Lake Winnipeg, we got the 17 inchers dialed in. We can go home. These are so pretty. Look at their backs. That's wicked. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Hoping we're gonna get some bigger ones, but that's fun.
At Wittes Trailer Sales, it's our mission to offer you the best inventory at the lowest prices possible. Conveniently located in Esco, Minnesota, we sell all your hauling needs from tractor trailers to enclosed trailers, snowmobile trailers, and much more. Shop the largest selection of Mahindra tractors and side-by-sides in the area. Did we mention we also sell Argo ATVs? Our dedicated service team is here to take care of all your repair needs. Stop by and enjoy friendly service and sales for all your parts, accessory, and trailer needs today.
You have 33 years of memories in this house. The most valuable things you will ever own. And that is why we exist. Holden Insurance, an official supplier of the Silver Lining. Offices in Duluth, Superior, Ashland, Spooner, and Hayward.
It's cold outside. Thick gloves kind of wet. But your house is nice and cozy because we're still out there. Anytime, any temp. Superior Fuel Company. Local, safe, honest. We offer price protection plans that put you first. For the right way to buy propane, call us and find out. Superior Fuel Company. You have our name on it.
RJ Sport and Cycle, located in Duluth, is your leading boat dealership in the area. We carry a widespread selection of aluminum and fiberglass fishing boats to tackle any species of fish on any body of water. Whether you're looking for a full windshield model, tiller, side console, or pontoon, we sell them all. Take advantage of our Lund Spring Catch of the Year program or our Crestliner Real Deal program with rebates up to $2,500 on select models. Both offers are good through March 31st, so don't wait.
We have fish in this area, but a lot of small ones. I mean, they're not really that small. They're nice walleyes, but we're gonna be on the move and try to intersect a couple big ones. It's just kind of a big, endless bowl out here, so we're not fishing structure. It's just kind of a 200-yard move here and there just to kind of get in some new water. So we're gonna reel up and be on the move and see what happens.
There you go, Rich. Wow, look at that fish.
It's a good one.
That's a beaut. Nicer in size this morning. Got a couple smaller ones, but this is nice.
What a beautiful Lake Winnipeg greenback on a beautiful morning.
Here we go, let this girl swim. That was a nice fish.
Green color.
There's a big fish. Oh, look at that. That's a nice walleye. Right there on the slender spoon.
Man, that's a big walleye.
That is a chunky walleye.
That's at least 28 inches. I mean, that's what you like to see up here in Lake Winnipeg. Look at that slender spoon right in the corner of its mouth. He hit you good?
He did hit me good.
Man, look at that. We just kind of bounced around to this new spot here. The sun's getting high. It seems like that on Lake Winnipeg here, that 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock bite's your best bite, and we're just kind of getting into that good time now. I mean, look at that fish. That thing is huge. That's chunky. That's an awesome looking walleye, man. Wow. That's beautiful. Isn't that cool?
Nice greenback.
I mean, that's a super special fish, but that's not uncommon up here on Lake Winnipeg. I mean, that's one of our first ones of the day, and that's easily a 8.5, 9 pound fish. So, I mean, that's why you come up here. That's super cool.
There he is. That felt like some weight on him. Feels like a nice one.
I was just coming over here to see what you were doing. You're your leader.
Whoa. There he is. I think he's right underneath the hole there.
How big is it? Your rod doubled over pretty good.
Yeah, it did.
There
he is. Oh, look at that one.
Look at that. That is a Winnipeg greenback. That's back-to-back fish for you that are over 6 pounds.
It is. Very
Through
nice.
the ice, that's something special. Look at that fish.
Beautiful.
That is super cool. I love the coloring on them. Look at that big girl. We're only fishing in about 8, probably maybe 9 feet of fishable water. There's so much ice out here. Man, she chomped that.
Yes, she did.
There's so much ice out here, so you bring these fish up 2 feet and set the hook, and they're getting close to the top. There we go. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I love the colors on these fish. That is super, super cool. Look at that back, man. Isn't that awesome?
Wide. Beautiful.
Yeah, that is super cool.
Awesome.
Let's get her back in. And she goes lively.
Just like that.
Throws water at you. That's good to see. It's fun to release these big fish like that. Man, that's cool.
That was awesome.
It hasn't been fast and furious yet. It's just kind of slow and somewhat steady, but big fish. I mean, that's back-to-back monsters for you.
It is.
That's fun.
Awesome.
Here she comes. Ooh, that's got weight to it. That graph, buddy, that has some good weight to it. Come on up that hole. Oh, she's right there.
Nice fish, man.
You just gotta get those heads started up that hole.
Yeah, that's 5 feet of ice. That's a tough task.
Oh, there she is.
Whoa, beauty.
Come here, girl. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a big one. Look at that fish. Isn't that cool? That's what you come to Lake Winnipeg for right there. That's long.
That's a nice looking fish.
That's got to be 28. I mean, that's a long fish. Look at that. Right on the spoon. Right on the tip of the mouth. Comes out easy with no barbs on it. Look at that fish. Let's get this big girl back in the water. There she goes. Lake Winnipeg greenback. I mean, we just moved to the spot too, so I don't know. So far the theme is just kind of, it's a pain in the butt, but just fish an area for, you know, 5-10 minutes and then move if nothing, because you're gonna pluck off the active fish in that area and keep moving. I mean, I know that's what we say every time we go fishing, but here today it's really kind of seems like the general theme on what you want to do. So we'll see if any more bite here, and if not, we're just gonna pick up a little bit and move. But that's a good fish.
I got him. Not too big, but yeah, nice fish. There you go. There he goes.
There it is. Man, you just sit there and jig, and there's nothing, and then just out of nowhere they come up. It's not a bad fish. There's definitely a lot bigger out here, but that's a fun start. Lots of nice eaters out here mixed in with the big ones, but you got to weed through them and keep getting after them. But just jigging up high, maybe 2 or 3 feet off bottom, just kind of jigging kind of hard to get their attention. And some fish will come in and just scream up and hit you. Others you have to work a little bit. But that one I just kind of holding it a little bit still and waiting until the rod tip loads up with weight. But I was on a full minnow and a big quarter-ounce thunder spoon here. So, oh man, a lot of people are still coming out here. I mean, there's hundreds of groups out here. So, all for the elusive big walleye. I mean, if you're gonna get a big one, this is the spot to be. So hopefully we can intersect one here. There it is. Ooh, it's got a little weight to it. Come on. It's hard to get them up. There's so much ice. There we go. Oh yeah, that's not a bad fish. Look at that. That's cool. That one's getting thick. That one's getting thick. It's kind of just holding it still, and he came right up, kind of looked at it, and I moved it, and he went down the bottom and kind of regrouped and then came up and just whacked it. But look at that. That's a pretty fish. Gorgeous. Down she goes. A lot of people out here. Don't come to Lake Winnipeg if you want to be all alone and listen to the sound of nature and birds, because you're going to hear augers and four-wheelers up here. Little fish are not afraid to eat big baits. That's a little guy, but right now there are a ton of fish going down there right now, but you have to have meat on these big rattle baits. I mean, it doesn't really even matter, but you have to have a piece of a minnow on there. Come on, get down there. I'm probably gonna get hit here. There's just a lot of, here it comes. There's a lot of fish down there right now. Come on. It's crazy. Here it comes. But I was using a spoon earlier and just kind of switched to this rattle bait, and these fish are just, there's another one down there right now too, going crazy. Meat, it's all about meat. I was using that spoon earlier, but I just wasn't seeing that many fish. And put on this big rattle bait. There's another one down there, and within like a couple minutes I was just getting hit like crazy, and ever since then it's just non-stop. I mean, nothing big, you know. It's just, you can't come up here with the expectation that every fish is going to be ginormous, because you're gonna, you know, ruin your trip if you think like that. But there's a lot of smaller fish out here on Lake Winnipeg too, and we're having fun catching them right now. Why'd he go away? But you can hear these baits under the ice. Like, you can just hear them for, you know, 20 feet away. You can hear them. You just got to jig loud. You don't want to jig too hard because you're going to rip off the meat that you have on your treble hook, but jiggle, you know, you want to make noise down there. And for me, that's probably 10 fish in 15 minutes. So I mean, nothing big, lots of smaller ones and lots of eaters, but the smaller fish are aggressive too, and they're going to come and hit these big baits. Look at this fish. Oh, look at that one. That's a big girl. Just came out of nowhere. Again on that big rattle bait. Holy cow. Kevin just put that camera down and ran back to his hole, so we didn't really get the whole fight on camera, but that doesn't matter. Look at that fish. That's a big girl. Man. Look at that fish. That's what you come up to Lake Winnipeg for. That's a nice one. Big girl on the big rattle baits. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that fish. It's incredible right now. I mean, this is easily a 6-pound fish. That is so fun. We're gonna get her back. There she goes. I knew that was a big one as soon as I saw her on the graph because there were like 4 or 5 marks in a row, but that was just her tail swimming up to come crack this bait. Wow. That is fun. That's what you come up here for. Lots of little ones mixed in, but maybe these big ones are gonna start to come, but we're just gonna keep jigging loud and making a lot of noise down there.
There he is. Got him. I don't know how big he is. Feels pretty good. Got my leader. I got him. There he is. Look at that. He just inhaled that lure. Wow, that fish was hungry. It's a little bigger. I just switched over to his lure. Grant had it on, and I switched over, and we've had constant action going on here. This rattle bait.
Come on. Oh, here. Come on. Come on. That slack line. He came up so fast. Now, it's not even that big of a fish, but look at them. They're just T-boning that thing. Isn't that stupid? I mean, that's a big lure, and this is a small fish, but look at that. He came up so fast. I just had slack line, and I just set the hook on him because, ow, biting me. Man, it's just in his gills. This is crazy right now, how these rattle baits are making these fish so much more aggressive. There we go. We've had some clouds come in, and these fish are just behaving totally different. So earlier there's a ton of sun, clear skies, now some clouds have come in. So I mean, it's changing the way these fish are acting. And I noticed that I was using that spoon, and I had 2 fish come in, and they just didn't really, I don't know, they just didn't want it. So I was like, what the heck, let's try a big rattle bait, you know, kind of the big stereotypical bait that people use up here. And within 45 seconds of putting that down there for the first time, it was just constant fish after fish. So I mean, it's just, and the fish that come in for these rattle baits come in for a purpose, and that's to, you know, destroy the bait. So they come in really fast, they act really fast, they go up and down really fast. Versus the fish that you bring in with the spoon are kind of more, I don't know, they were more lethargic. It could have to do with the weather as well, but I think a big rattle bait like this really gets those fish wound up, and it's fun to fish too. But you have to have meat on there. So I mean, yes, you want to jig it. You got to jig these baits aggressively, but if you do it too hard, you're going to knock your bait off there, and the fish aren't going to eat. So just kind of be delicate with it. But I mean, it's just kind of attracting a whole different group of fish. And it is fun. 10 feet of water right here. The mouth of the Red River is behind us, so we're kind of pretty much directly out from the mouth. There's a big group of people just to the east of us here. A lot of people out a little bit deeper. A lot of guys are moving around. I mean, fishing right now, it's, you know, it's, you're having to work for them. It's not lights out. It's not a ton of big fish. You know, you're having to move around and work for these fish, but that's kind of all in the fun of it. And you're going to catch a lot of them in a day, you know, but a lot of 12 to 20 inchers as well. So it's fun up here. It's something different. It's a fun destination trip. Come up here and you always have the chance at a monster. So.
It's summer again at Marine General, and we're here to get you on the water.
Kayaks, canoes, and paddleboards, water sports, knee boards, wetsuits, ropes, and life vests, rain gear, marine safety, electronics of all kinds, rods and reels, trolling motors, rod holders, and all kinds of accessories for your boat, live bait, lures, and a crew that appreciates your business.
RJ Sport and Cycle, located in Duluth, is your leading boat dealership in the area. We carry a widespread selection of aluminum and fiberglass fishing boats to tackle any species of fish on any body of water. Whether you're looking for a full windshield model, tiller, side console, or pontoon, we sell them all. Take advantage of our Lund Spring Catch of the Year program or our Crestliner Real Deal program with rebates up to $2,500 on select models. Both offers are good through March 31st, so don't wait.
Take control on ice this winter with the Markham Technologies PanCam camera system. This all-in-one underwater camera transmits video via Wi-Fi to your cell phone, tablet, or other mobile device, giving you increased visibility and awareness to the fish that swim below. Compatible on both iOS and Android platforms, simply download the Markham PanCam app, connect to the camera, and setup is complete. Let the PanCam do the work outside as you control, record, and view from the warmth of your fish house, up to 300 feet away. Markham Technologies, your leader on the ice.
So up here on Lake Winnipeg, we're using bigger baits. There's a lot bigger fish down there. I mean, your potential is huge. So you want a big, strong rod. I love like a 36-inch rod like this. This is a CCI, Croy Custom Ice. Whole new line of custom ice rods coming out from St. Croix for this upcoming ice season. And this rod is awesome. Split grip handle, recoil guides, tons of backbone, you get tons of sensitivity, 5-year warranty, handcrafted and designed in Park Falls, Wisconsin. You can't beat this rod. I mean, they're not just putting guides on a blink, they're making the blinks from scratch themselves. We've put a lot of time and effort into designing these rods, a lot of different prototypes, different actions, different powers. In fact, every single rod in the lineup has been thoroughly vetted out on the ice this winter, and they are dialed. Come on, fishes. This wind has picked up and we have clouds and it has literally just shut down. I mean, we've moved about 4 or 5 times now and I haven't even graphed a fish. It was hot and heavy there for a while. I'm glad we got to see a few big ones, no monsters, but definitely a few nice fish and a lot of good eaters. That 17, 18, 19 inch range, those are fun fish, but fun trip, lots of action, big water out here. You got to keep moving around, use kind of the ice heaves and people as, you know, structure to kind of dictate where you fish. A lot of guys out here, which is, it's a big attraction. I mean, you have that potential for a true monster. So, fun time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.